What's going on, Prophet? OB1 in the building was good. All right. We about to get this show started. We're gonna play one more song and then we're gonna talk about this clown, man. He comparing you to modern day slavery, and we're gonna let this one roll out. Then I'm gonna get back to it. Thank y'all for coming up. Please hit that like and subscribe and share button. Um, and drop your channel in the chat, man. Please. Please. We will get. Nope, nope, we don't. We don't. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that just yet. Yes, 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 y'all. Thank y'all for coming. The few that are in the building, I appreciate that, man, so much. I really. We don't let. No, we just. Let's do this. Okay, okay. Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. I'm about to get it. You like being blind? I don't like you being blind. I want you to see everything that's true there. That the world is too beautiful for you not to be looking at it. Too beautiful for you not to be looking at it. But I guess we might as well get it started. Dude, it's crazy though, man. This is just so crazy. Nice little. Okay, okay. We might be cooking with grease, but of course, I was in the YouTube streets earlier, and this dude, yeah, I told myself I wasn't gonna make no more streams about this shit, but you got to on this one. You literally have to on this one. I'm gonna show you guys here in a minute. This beautiful bean footage. this guy right here. Look at this title. Look at the title. Google makes billions off of us. Really? Is that fair? You think that's fair, slave? So he's literally calling us a slave. But earlier in the broadcast, he was talking about, he was comparing YouTube to slavery, which is utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. So I had to kind of make this stream because the comparison of the two is crazy, man. Like like to even fathom that I got to even talk about this is the crazy part. That's the crazy part about this scenario. That you got to literally talk about this because this dude is so wrapped up in the getting money that he don't even want to get. He don't even want to get this money, like, cause he don't file no lawsuit or nothing like that. He just sit around and he complain. He complain about you. You know what I mean? Like, why you gonna keep complaining if you ain't gonna change nothing? Just try and do something real quick. I got a couple people in the building watching. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Like I always say, it is much appreciated. You know what I mean? You could be anywhere on YouTube, but you chose to be right here now. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? It humbles Ron to see so much. Don't double echo me. Don't double echo me. Conscious. Don't try and out talk. Conscious. Yeah, really. Don't try and out talk. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Uh-oh. My screen is messing up. What the hell? Okay, there we go. There we go. We get it. We cooking with hot grease now. It's taking so well. What's going on? Let's steal some. Yeah, we gotta take some of his folks, man. We about to take some of his folks. So y'all come on over. Let's show say like being that is the craziest thing I've ever heard. There we go. We back in the house. But yeah, this dude was talking about being a slave on YouTube. Now, the difference between being a slave on YouTube and being a slave, period, is you work for free. Like, but on here, you don't have to work. You don't have to work at all. You dig what I'm saying? At all. You don't have to be on here if you don't want to be on here. You could go somewhere else. You can do anything else you want to do. But you chose to come here. Why is that? Because you like it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I. Oh, I got a little. Oh, lovely. I don't know if lovely in the building. Maybe she watching the replay. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate that. Anytime you welcome, anytime, anytime here. Hey, what's going on, GTO? How you doing today? We just talking about slavery and the modern day slave. Like this dude is literally comparing you to slavery. What's going on, Joe? How you doing, man? I've been trying to stay away, but Bo, he kind of pushed me today. Hey, what's going on, cool gamer? How's it going? Um, yeah, bro kind of pushed me to the limit today with this slavery. This the one? Oh, you got this one? Oh, this the one right here. This that shit. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate the pull up. And guys, like I said, if you have a channel and you have a blue checker, please drop it in the chat. And people in the chat, please go and follow, subscribe, and like that video. Watch a little bit of the video, make a comment. You know what I'm saying? Show us some love. It's that easy. Maybe a minute or two out your time, man. You can literally put the phone down and then just start talking. I mean, and then just do what you gotta do, then come back and switch it back on up to whatever you want to do. But it's very important that we support each other here. The people that's trying to grow and trying to, I won't say learn anything, because people kind of already got their preconceived, I won't say preconceived notions, but they already gonna literally have their mind made up on how they view the world. And my thing is just to try and get an understanding of how and why they view the world that way, not try and change, because you can't change nobody. And what's going on, real brother? Yeah, we had to do a show about you. He is literally broadcasting us live. So thank you for the promotion, real brother. And tell all your people to come on over here to the real truth, because we gonna expose you, because you're not really a slave. You can leave this at any time, but you choose to stay here. It's the difference between wanting to be a slave and having to be a slave. You don't have to be on here, but you choose to be on here. You dig what I'm saying? This is what you choose to do with your career. But let's listen for a sec. Let's see what he said. You can listen to, right? Let's see.
As a nigga.
There you
now,
go.
I was making the thought. I was saying earlier. Here's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I was saying that I did believe, all right, that when I came here, that it would just be straightforward. You tell the truth, use your journalism skills, and you tell the truth. And
you don't have any journalism.
Destroy everybody else because you're making better arguments.
Any
winning all the debates, and everything's cool, right? Right. Wrong. All right. Wrong. It's not until I got here that
I'm about to take all you. Come on
doing.
over, y'all.
All right. They were pushing their goddamn right-wing, white
supremacist,
bullshit-ass Nazi bullshit agenda. They were trying to please the people who financed the company, who put up the money. They're conservatives. They're Nazis. They hate black people. And
that could be him.
And get idiots over here, and then convince them that their race ain't shit, that Joe Biden ain't shit, that this democracy ain't shit, and that if we put the Nazis in power who want to kill us, life will be better for us. We can make America white again.
Hey, RBR, do you like my?
And you're gonna make billions of dollars, and we're not gonna pay you because you don't deserve to be paid because you're black. Now, anybody could have found that out. But what these niggas do when they come, they say, well, what are they promoting? What do they like? Well, they like motherfuckers who don't make any money, bash the fuck out of black women, bash the fuck out of black men, and portray the black race as an inferior underclass.
What's going on, Tampa? We watch.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm
gonna attack RBR. I'm gonna attack Obama.
I'm gonna
attack Joe Biden. Fuck Joe Biden.
No, you
democracy.
You're not with Obama or
calling for reparations from the motherfucking country that ended slavery and shit. So we're just gonna do a bunch of bullshit. All right? I'm gonna portray RBR as a coon because he doesn't want to help destroy his own race and destroy the country. He must be a coon. Not realizing that we at DJ Pooh Productions made the Boondocks what it is. Pooh wrote that shit. But it wasn't Pooh. It was me. It was Rick Freeman. It was Cam. It was Aaron. It was Cam's manager. We were in that office. Dee Dee, my ex-girlfriend. All that political shit, that came from me. You know me. You know how I am.
Wait. Now you saying you created
all right. So that shit came from me.
Come on, man.
The political shit. The funny shit and all that shit. The gay shit. They give the credit for that shit.
Come on, that's just wrong.
But the political shit came from me.
The political shit came from Well, so you hate Obama because he made a
Will had a cartoon out called The Juvies. right? And
Oh my
I
God.
would direct it, right? So the table reads.
I don't, man. I, I don't even know. Like the Bulldogs ain't even that old. Oh, let me tell you. It ain't double talking. It does sound like it's double talking on my end. If it's not double talking on your end, guys, hit that one. Just so I know. Uh-oh. I am saying something. Because I'm listening to your sound. Do you like my thumbnail, though? It's close. You don't think you don't think you're the biggest slave on YouTube? I mean, you work constantly for free and don't get anything out of it. That would be a slave, wouldn't it? No, because I don't think that YouTube owes me $90 billion. Well, you should. You should get paid for your labor, but you're doing this. I think black people should be, but this isn't labor. People, I got a bad dog, dude. Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just saying, RBR, you don't you don't qualify even on this channel to get paid. You're an evil genius that has no soul. You just started this channel. No, I said paranoid evil genius. You're paranoid evil genius. You're not going to get paid. That's what I'm saying. You're not doing what it takes. You got to play in the parameters if you want to get paid, right? How do they owe you when you're not monetized? You have to meet the requirements in the contract. This is a different channel. You can't use that tactic on this channel. You can't, yeah. And when you open up a restaurant, you don't take. I'm gonna just come on your show. Hold on a second, okay? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yeah. Why you gotta echo still though? Well, he used my face. He used my face before, so is that creepy? Yeah, what's wrong with your audio, man? Yeah, stop sharing it. Yeah, wait, but you use my picture all the time. Oh, he kicked me off. He kicked me off, y'all, that quick. Oh, what's going on? Are we back? Are we back? Okay, we back. We back, folks. My apologies about that. But you see how mad he gets? Thank you. Thank you. So you like the thumbnail. I appreciate that, Pookie. Yeah, let me mod you up real quick. But no, you see what I'm saying? No, like, now he's done used my picture, and I'm going to show you guys. He's used my picture several times in his own thumbnails, but I can't use his. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, as the old folks used to tell me back in the day. So don't get mad now, man. You can't get mad now. Why you mad now? I don't know. What's going on, Mac Ball? What's chill? What's chill with you, man? You good? Hope everything's all right with y'all, man. But yeah, like I was saying, this dude uses other people's thumbnails, but now you can't use his thumbnail. How ironic is that, man? Like you think what I'm saying? Let me open up the. We're gonna bash him today. We literally are. We're gonna bash him today. But I ain't got nothing else to do before work. Might as well, right? Let me drop the link in the chat so everybody, if anybody want to come on up, you're more than willing to. Yeah, always. And I'm about to show you too, man. But let me show you the difference between a content creator and a slave. Like the literal definition. minute, what was that? Oh, I hate that you can't drop the chat right. And give me 1 second, y'all gotta find my page. Oh, there you go. Okay, it's up there. It's up there. It's up there. We go. We clicking with high grades. It just don't show up on my thing. But let's pin it. Anybody want to come up and chat real quick? But I want to show you guys the difference between. Somebody said YouTube is the modern day slavery. Like I said, it's this is scary. This poll is kind of scary, man. 65% think that YouTube is the modern day slavery. Wow. I didn't think that would be the case. Okay. I really think that would be the case, but okay. Let's get that overlay up. But do you guys like the thumbs? I mean the thumbnail. I hope you guys do. I made it just for you, so everybody can enjoy. He said he created the Boondocks now too, though, man. That is hilarious. Let me get back to the scenario. But he was kind of comparing YouTube content creators to slaves. Now you literally have we was talking about that earlier, Lawrence. We were talking about Queen and Ricky Manor, but it didn't seem like they were into it. It seemed like he was just trying to tell her what. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm reading the chat too. Let's see if I can highlight these comments. Oh yeah, you can. I forgot you can. Now the MacBone says, guess what? Amazon.com is selling copies of the Black Manosphere magazine. Peep this. They say that if you love the Crimson Cure podcast, you will love the Black Manosphere magazine. Hey, MacBone, you know who made it? Who created the Black Manosphere book? And who the fuck would use that shit? Who the hell would use the Black Manosphere? Yo, if you over 30 and you need other men to tell you how to get women, you're fucked. Plain and simple. You're fucked. I hate to say it like that, but you're done. Like, cause they ain't gonna be on the dates with you. They ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, on the phone with you when you trying to, mac the girl or texting or anything like that. If you don't have the skills to pay the bills, then you ain't gonna never have the skills to pay. Well, you could attain them. But going through these manosphere groups, you ain't gonna never get it. Never, ever, unfortunately. You're not gonna get it. A rich black American doctor. See, and that's the funny thing. Why? That's weird. Like, why would a doctor need to make a manosphere? That's just weird. Man. But but I want to show you guys the difference between a content creator and a slave. Like, we shouldn't even have to do this shit. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, but we gotta teach. We gotta teach folks. We gotta learn. Now look, content creators get paid. What does a content creator do? A content creator is someone who creates entertainment or educational material to be expressed through any medium or channel. Content creation especially pertains to digital content, since the majority of content is consumed and where the money is. If you're looking to earn revenue through your efforts. Now that is a content creator. Now I'm gonna give you the definition of a slave. Stop sharing that one. We'll go to this one right here. And the definition of a slave is a person who is the legal property of another and is forced to obey them. Now YouTube can't force us to make content, can they? I've never, YouTube ain't never called me and said, "Conscious, get on your job. You got content to create." Never, ever. As a matter of fact, I can leave and come back as I please. But yet he compares YouTube to being a slave. Like, just to disrespect slaves in that manner and that fashion just shows you what type of old man this dude is. And that's the kind of the sad part about that, man. You know what I mean? What this slave, What did Sly say, man? What did he say, bro? I ain't really get it. I ain't really hear what he said. But we can definitely dig deep into that, man. Hey, Mac, oh man, if you could, man, try and come up here because this is a new system. And I want to see if, because I know you was having problems on the restream. I wonder if it's gonna be the same way with this one. If you could come up for a hot sec, man, you ain't got to stay long. Just come on up real quick and see if it works for you, man. We just trying to work some things out and shit. You know what I mean? But man, like I just don't understand like how some of these dudes on here compare the plight that black people used to have to go through with the plight that we're going through today. I mean, it makes no sense because you could go out here and hustle up any and every type of thing nowadays. There's more ways to make money. Let's turn that down a little bit. I think we might have took all these people. Well, how many people we got? We got 8 people over here. Yo, Never, you absolutely right, man. You, as a matter of fact, you always supposed to be learning to the day you die, Mac Bone. As I was told, you're supposed to learn something new every day, or attempt to learn something new. You dig what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying completely, bro, completely. But man, like at some point in time, we got to start calling out some of these elders, man, because I think a lot of them just bitter and mad at the fact that these young dudes are getting that money to a point where they could never get it. But we shouldn't be mad at that. We should be celebrating that, man. We should like that's what my uncle used to tell me. I want you to be better than I was, and you supposed to make the people younger than you better than you are, and that's how we grow, and that's how we get better. You know what I'm saying? But this little crabs in the barrel, I want to keep y'all all here, and y'all all gotta listen to what I say. How I do things ain't gonna be how you do things, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I be trying to tell people, it's 1,000. Well, I won't say 1,000. There's a lot of ways to cut a pepper up. That don't necessarily mean my way is better than your way or your way is better than my way. It's just a different way. And if anything, we can learn from one another and maybe come up with a whole new way to cut peppers. See, that's the problem. Like, we all think, well, I won't say we all think, but a lot of people think that their way is the only way. Like, it's more than one way to skin a cat, man. There's more than one way to shoot a gat, as my man Tupac would say. Sorry, that just popped up out of my head. Pockets of truth. We got 10 people in the building. Thank you guys for coming and dealing with a moron. I know it's hard. I'm a little slow, but I appreciate you guys for coming up. Like I always say, without you, there is no moron, right? There's no moron without you guys. So I appreciate the pull up. Let me jump here. See if we got anybody on it. And we are simulcasting from 2 channels. Let me drop that other channel in the chat, and hopefully you guys can go and subscribe to that. Yeah, that's Ketchup Freeman right there. Hold on, let me bring you up, Mac Bone. Yeah, that's Ketchup Freeman.
Hey, brother, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Here's the thing that Superstar 75 has said a long time ago. If you stop focusing on complaining about black women and focus on the platform being a political and economic powerhouse, you'll be able to solve a lot of problems. This is what Sly said about a few years ago, back in 2018, 2017, and 2019. He also mentioned that about these black females, they form like Voltron. He even had a lady named Naima Buckner, who's supposedly on the black men's team, posted something on Instagram saying that she's proud of the Goldman Sachs thing. Now, here's what I said on the live stream about a few days ago. I asked these black bitches, how many white bitches did y'all suck to get that Goldman Sachs deal? Because they're not gonna give you that money for nothing.
Why wouldn't they?
Do some things. Yeah. Think about it. I warned these black American women. Karen and Becky has not forgot about you. They still hate your goddamn guts ever since 1922.
Well, they can't hate
me, Anthony.
Right? They can't hate them too much if they gave them $10 million of money. And I think they gave it to them because, black women are kind of leading in business right now amongst everybody in America, right? Robbie, let me make you a moderator. Uh-oh, he must have fell off. It sound like he in the submarine. I think for some odd reason Max never worked, man. Mac, when you ready, man, just come on back up, man. We can't hear him, but there you, okay. You going in? You going in and out, Mac?
Wait, no, hold on a second. Let me see if I can get my camera or get an avatar loaded up. Hold on a second. I'm trying to see if I can load up my avatar, man.
No, for some odd reason you can't pull up an avatar on here. I don't think. A few
Okay,
people that.
can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you're a little strapped.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Now, if you like to go to StreamYard, that's fine. Now, if you can't go to StreamYard, do with Zoom. Zoom is pretty good too. Rest the bad guy uses Zoom.
Yeah, I'm starting to dig this evil mug, though, man. I think
Now, I also have another idea. Send a link to one of my email addresses. I got a
okay.
Proton email and I got a Google email. Now, if you send it to my Proton.me email, it's encrypted. Nobody will be able to fuck with the link.
All right, I tell you what you do. Just drop it in the. You see the little box where it say you can drop in the back. You can chat with me in the back. So just drop it in the back unless you want to put it on everybody.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm about to do that right now. I'm about to drop the link to you right now to my Proton email. Hold on a second. I'm trying to. Man, sometimes this phone become my goddamn nerves, man. Like we don't want to cooperate. I had to pimp something like a bitch. Here's to cooperate. Yeah, man, I be able to tell these man spirit niggas, man. Don't be scared to call these black women a bitch in public, man. Especially when they're being a bitch.
But
Don't
do you think that all? Let me ask you a question, Mac. Do you think that all black women are bitches?
Not all of them, man. It's all about their behavior. I mean, because I grew up learning the difference between a woman, female, a hoe, and a bitch and a lady. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, a lady, yeah. Now, lady is the feminine. Is the feminine equivalent to Lord. A lady is a black woman that's running things. So if I see a black woman that's running a business, like a barbershop or a techno business, whatever, I'll call her a lady. Now, if the woman is up there working at a McDonald's or whatever, I just call her a woman or a female. Now, if she's up acting out of pocket, acting a goddamn fool, I'll call her a bitch. You know what I'm saying? There was a time I've been on some panels, bro. I called the black women on the panel bitches. I remember when I said that on Bob Terry's panel, I was kicked off. Yeah, when they was up there trying to come at me over some bullshit. When I told them that I dated younger black women and women of other races, ages 18 to 27, those old bitches got tricked.
Hey, drop that. Hold on, Matt, because the audience say you chopping up and they can't really hear you. So just drop down and send that link to me. I'm gonna just put you in the back. You ain't even wait. Hold on. You ain't even gotta drop down. There you go. I'm gonna just put you in the back.
Can you see the link?
Yeah, I see it. Hold on. Yeah, man, we got to, man. We got to branch out, man. My granddad used to tell me Earth is my turf, man. So you got to explore new things. But it ain't. Right. Let me see here. See. Yeah, he talking in the back. Can y'all hear him in the back talking? My fault, Mac. Like, cause I got you in the back, and I don't know if they can hear you, but I can hear you. I don't think they can hear you, and so I'm talking to him. But just try and come back up, man. You know what I'm saying? Fix it and try and come back up, cause I wouldn't mind having this. We can't never seem to get you on. Okay. So the Mac bone left. But if anybody wants to else come up, you can't hear him. No, y'all can't hear him. Okay, he was in the back, and I know Charlene is a little bit familiar because she came up one time and we did that. So she a little bit familiar with how it works in the back. Like I was just, man, it's just some of these elders on here, man. And I was even looking at Obsidian's thing. Like I ran across one of his posts, his long ass soliloquies about some bullshit about words. Man, it was a complete word salad about nothing. About somehow he mentioned gay man and all that. I kind of stopped reading it. Some of these brothers are so technical with these stats, and the link should be at the top, Charlene. It should be posted at the top. Are so technical with these stats and these studies that are done by the white man, so to speak, that they get it from. But then they don't want to use the white man for certain other things. But for the stats and shit, they use them all the time. I just don't understand that, man. And I wrote them. I was like, you're too technical to get women, man. Like a lot of these dudes don't really like women are like jazz. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have like a little set list, but sometimes people just go impromptu. And you know, they just feel they go off the beat. And that's what you kinda have to do as a man with a woman. And what I really tried to tell him is I'm sure he's not going to answer it back. But what I tried to tell him was like, women are like books. Always and that person. Gotta. You up here, Charlene?
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
but
How you doing today?
how you change your picture?
You mean an avatar?
Yeah.
I don't think you can for some odd reason. Because I had another content creator named Lovely. Go check her out. She be using this system too, and she couldn't even change hers. And I invited her through the system. So for some odd reason, I don't think you can change it. I think you just either got a cam up or it just don't say camera disabled for some odd reason. So I don't really think you can.
Okay, so I saw you had a picture of what is that, Game Changer?
I can't hear you. Say that one more time. What's going on, Ted?
Did you
I
have
see.
a picture of Game Changer?
Do I have a picture of Game Changer?
Yeah, I saw it on there.
No. Where's the picture of Game Changer at?
On your wall. I mean, on your on
No,
your
that you know who that was.
thumbnail.
That was RBR.
Oh, that's RBR. I be thinking RBR and Game Changer look alike.
I know. You know what's the funny? I never seen Game Changer. I've never seen it.
You never seen it? Okay.
I just hear his voice, and I could tell he's not a ladies' man whatsoever. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but it doesn't seem like he has a good rapport with women. Maybe I should say that. Maybe I could say it that way. It seems like he doesn't have a good rapport with women.
Okay, so who was that just hopped off the piano?
That was Mac Bone, the bone of the Mac.
Okay. So I'm like, what is he saying? Why does he feel like he needs to call every black woman the B-word? Well, he said,
But see, that's exactly what I asked him, and he said not all black women are bitches. He was literally referring to, I guess, the black women who act as bitches, and not so. He was saying if you're a woman, you know, who has, I won't say standards, but has something going on in her like you're not a bitch. So I yeah, yeah. So I don't think he was literally saying her, but I can post that picture one more time. Did you like the thumbnail though? Is it a good
Yeah,
thumbnail?
it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, but that's the real RBO. He took that maybe like a month ago.
For
And
real?
yeah, what's the funny thing about that? You know how he uses other people's pictures in his thumbnail. Now he wants me to take this one down because I'm using his.
No. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Post that shit.
Oh no, I'm not. And what's the crazy part? You know what I've been doing, Charlie? Every time I go on the show, I use that picture as my avatar, and he gets highly upset. So I've been banned and blocked. So so yeah, he's just crazy. He's just crazy. But how you doing? Come on.
No,
You all
I'm doing good. I'm here because of the conversation. And I was
right?
like, you right. And then this guy talking about some you should be able to call women a B word. And I'm just like, why do you gotta spend time? Like you ain't got nothing else in your life that you could be doing that you
Well,
gotta take.
like I said, I don't necessarily think he was calling, and that's specifically why I asked him, was he calling all black women bitches? But he said no. But if you have, I guess, characteristics, or you're acting ratchet or like a bitch, then he would call you a bitch. But if you're about your business, he said he would. Oh, he said he backstage. I can't see you, big dog. I can't see you, man. He said he was backstage, but I can't see you. Try it
He
again, big
back.
dog. But he was literally saying just women. It's certain women who act like bitches, or who act like bitches rather. But I think in that case it would be some dudes who act like niggas too. You know what I mean? I think everybody has a little bit of nigga and a bitch in them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they are bitches or niggas. You know what I mean? Like I think
Mm-hmm.
it's real funny though, but like this YouTube shit, man, with these elders, man. Like, even on because I see you the other day on the Roger Report, man, and he kind of like RBR, but just on the black manosphere tip. Like, he literally wants women to be subjugated. Y'all supposed to crawl, it seems like it, and walk on all fours. And I'm like, are you even married? You got a wife? And then the other dude, the black guru dude, the old cat. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. He like that's what I understand about elders nowadays, man. When I was coming up, elders were helpful, but these dudes ain't helpful. Seem like they more harmful. Like they want other people to be miserable. Like that's why I understand with the old black dude. Like, why your old stage of life? Why you telling these young dudes to do half of the shit you telling them to do? Uh-oh. Did you leave, Charlotte? Come on back. Anybody else want to come on up too? You say, like, I can't see you, man.
Yeah, I don't know. The Roger Report, he be having like mad people in his chat. Like his chat goes up to like 300. You feel like
I
he
can't hear you.
actually
It
say
sound like you,
something.
like, Charlotte. We can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
We can hear you now. Go ahead. Now you cool.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on. So I was saying the Roger Report, right? So he be having like up to 300 people in his chat. And I'm like, people actually listen to this? And he be just going off and talking. And half of the stuff he be talking about don't make sense. Because I'm like, you want these women to be in the workplace. Like, what are you talking about? And
You,
then
you're
he
going, you're going in and out again. Beautiful.
I'm going in and out. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. See, you perfect right now.
I don't know. Maybe this is still you. Can you hear me now? Hello?
It could,
Now I can't hear you because you're bugging.
it could be the streaming service too. It is.
Hello? Okay, I don't know where Conscious went. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
And I can't even see the chat, which is crazy.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I like StreamYard a whole lot better.
No,
But you know, we're gonna rock it out with this Eve
yeah, we
Mux.
Evumux. Evumux.
So yeah, the Roger Report, he be having like 300 people in his chat, like, and they just be talking about nothing, like, and I just be feeling bad for the women that hop on the panel, like, you don't know, like, you about to shift through different mindset of pettiness, of abduction, of them in a crazy space. I be thinking half of them be taking drugs. Oh, they gotta be collecting a check or something. I don't know.
It
I be
just
thinking you can't be talking like this.
it just seems like a lot of them are hurt from their past experience, which is I want to say which is understandable, but I kind of get where they're
Is
coming.
Conscious coming back? Like,
Oh, you can't hear? You still can't
oh
hear
no,
me?
it's loading.
Damn it! You still can't hear me, Charlene? There go the microphone right there. Y'all still can't hear me?
StreamYard.
Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Can you hear me now? Charlene, you can't hear me? Damn it! I hate this. One more time. Let's try it one more time.
Hey, can you hear me, man? Can you hear me?
I can hear you guys, but y'all can't hear me for some reason. Can y'all hear me backstage? Nope, they can't.
Okay.
Can anybody hear me? Damn it.
I don't know what's going on.
Can y'all hear me now?
Macbone, are you there?
This the fuck.
All right, there go Conscious.
So you can hear me now?
I can't hear anybody. I don't know if
You
you guys
can't
are
hear me?
talking
They
or.
said they can hear me in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, they said they can hear. Hold on, I'm gonna try and drop you down. Hold on a sec. I don't know why y'all can't hear.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hold on, let's try this. Hold on a second, guys. We working it. We working. You know what I'm saying? We working the kinks out in real time, guys. Hopefully, we can get everybody back up. Can you hear me now, Charlene?
Man,
Nope, she still can't. Y'all still can't hear me,
come
huh?
on, man.
Hello? Oh man, we was doing so
All
good.
right, I'm
too.
gonna hop down and then I'm gonna come back up because I can't hear anyone.
Hey, can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me?
Okay, what's Macbone? Can you hear me? Macbone, can you hear me?
Shit, come on. Conscious Mom.
Macbone.
You stream on Zoom, man. Hey, Conscious, can you hear me, man? Can you hear me?
Hold on, I'm typing the Macbone in the backyard.
Hey, seriously, bro. Seriously, man.
Damn, we was going.
Seriously. You Zoom.
Oh man, I'm sticking with this, man. I did what you're saying. I did what you're saying. But it could be.
stream
Oh, you know what it is?
with me, all right?
I think this is what it is too. I got too many folks.
Use Zoom.
Let's see. Let's lighten that load up a little bit. Hopefully that'll help out a little bit. Macbone, can you hear me? But the folks in the chat say they can hear me, right? Can I get a one time if you guys can hear me, or a two one time? You hear me now? Charlene?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Charlene!
Oh gosh.
Nope, I guess they can't hear me.
No,
So the
I
Macbone can hear me, but Creative Solutions is not talking if she can't hear me. I'm sorry, guys. We are working out the kinks in real time. So hopefully this will be
Can you
something
hear
that
me?
Evil Muggs can see and they can try and fix. But like I said, I wonder if it's
Hello?
here. Let's try.
Can you
Just
hear me?
turn that off too. And
Can you hear me?
yeah, see, they can hear me. I wonder why y'all can't hear me.
Can you hear me?
Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm talking to the guests backstage in the backstage area. But while we here, let's see if this will help. Boom.
Yes.
No one can hear me in the back. They're
I
not
can
even
hear you.
responding. Hold on, y'all. 1 second, y'all.
Can you hear me?
We gonna get it together though. Let me see something. This is weird, man. Woman. I'm sorry, not man. Woman. My apologies about that. 1 2 1 2. Macbone fell off. What about you, Charlene? You're back. I'm back rather.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, try and leave and come back. Damn, I don't know what's going on. If it's give me 1 second, y'all. Let me try and figure this out. We're gonna remove them. Remove them. All right. It's just me, the ugly moron, as you can see. Dude, seriously, stream Zoom and stream out. Nah, man, I'm gonna try and stick with this. I'm trying to get affiliated paid. Zoom and StreamYard ain't paying for that, man. But Evil Mux is. So I would I would suggest you guys try, because everybody. Let's see. I can hear.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, look at we cooking with grease. Look, Steve Macbone want me to give up after one try. No, we ain't giving up, man. We sticking with this.
Tell Macbone try to close out everything from his browser and then try to come back on. That's what I just did.
Oh, okay. So Macbone, did you hear? You got to try and close out everything from your browser and then come back. And you know what? That's what I did too, and it seemed like it's working a little bit better. So I guess you got to have like almost all your ducks in a row when you planning to do a show with this, so you don't have to. So you can just use everything all here. I think that's how they setting it up. Because every time I do the browser thing, it do kind of act up and be slow. So maybe that's what it is. But yeah, man, this is I'm gonna stick with this for a little bit because, like I said, they doing the affiliated marketing program. You can yeah, I think 30% every time somebody uses your reference code, and every time they renew. So you guys might want to get on it.
I
Go
don't
ahead,
know.
Charlene. What were you saying before? I'm sorry.
No, I forgot. I mean, I was
Yeah.
just talking about how the Roger Report be having like 300 people in his chat, and some of those people are delusional. And
Do
I
you,
feel like they be taking medicine.
do
That's
you
it.
think some of those folks come from like the Kevin Samuels kind of camp and they looking for a replacement? Because it seemed like he blew up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He started to get more views after Kevin Samuels passed away.
Yeah.
Mm, that's crazy. Like, yeah, I just don't understand why men would need other men to get them women. Like, I can understand the wingman type thing, but to go to man and say, what is the outline or the guide that you give me to get women? It just seems absurd almost in a sense.
No, I think it's because they're not at that level, or you can say they're not I feel like it's just me. Some of these men, right? they don't have the stature. They're not making the money to get the woman that they want. So they go on these channels and they like it when they see a man degrade another woman because essentially that a woman in his past rejected him for some odd reason, and he feel like, yeah, this is his get back. I think.
But I would think that once you leave that woman, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Almost like leave that in the
Hey,
past.
Conch, can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Can you hear us, MacBone? 1-2, MacBone. MacBone 1-2. Creative, you still there? Can you still hear me?
I'm still here. I heard him when he was speaking. I don't know what happened,
Okay,
but
okay.
we just heard him.
I was just trying to make sure that you were still on. But he ain't coming up for some or he ain't. We can't hear him. But I just don't get that, man. You know, I mean, I could understand maybe taking a little bit of advice, but to go by like an outline of what a certain content creator is doing, it could never benefit you because the content creator ain't with you when you approaching that women, or he ain't with you when you you still going in and out, MacBone.
You Borging just a little bit.
Just did you close all your browser things?
Hey, bro, please use.
Yeah, we
do your, but for everybody.
No, I ain't using Zoom or StreamYard. I'm sticking with this, Matt. I'm sticking
trying to make you. Yeah.
What you say now?
Right.
Hey, Danica, how you doing, man? Great show the other day too, Danica. It was really good.
Hear me? It must have for some reason.
Yeah, you Borging.
More because I my top and rest the bag as well.
Yeah, I ain't raised the bad guy, man. This is constant moron. We stick with this one. I know because everybody use Stream. Everybody use Stream and Zoom. I'm using this one. I'm setting myself apart. This don't be my thing.
But YouTube is something else. YouTube.
I don't think he can hear us.
If you on a Zoom StreamYard, they ain't gonna mess with you much. Oh, yeah. YouTube streets, man. But YouTube acting funny, man. I mean, yeah.
You Borging, bro.
You're YouTube be acting.
Right.
There's something going on with Master Diamond. You probably can't.
Charlene, you still here?
They're really tripping on.
I'm still here. He's
so
talking.
I don't know, man.
Oh, I was just making sure. Matt, can you hear us? See, I don't think he can hear us. Matt, can you hear us?
Yeah, send it to my email.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
On email. I'm gonna be able to do it from there, all right?
I do that. Okay, it's just me and the lady. How you doing today? All right. Now, Charlene, let me ask you a question. How would you want a guy to approach you?
Just come up to me. You can compliment me because if you're trying to talk to me, obviously you like me. So you compliment me, and then you ask me how's my day going. Can I have like 2 minutes of your time? And then I will turn around and I will hear you out, and then you compliment me, and then you say, I would like to get to know you better. Maybe we could go out somewhere.
That seems.
You gotta be honest. A nice, honest approach.
To the point, but I don't understand. I don't understand why the brothers be so. But you know what it is though. I will say, like, especially when I was younger, it was like it was nervous. It was a nervous type of a feeling approaching a woman because you never know if you're gonna get denied or she gonna say yeah. So I think that those butterflies, so to speak, have people a little leery to do that. But I agree with you. I think you kind of have to keep it basic. Hey, how are you doing? You look very nice. I want to come up and speak to you. My name is so and so, and just take it from there. But a lot of dudes kind of I don't see a lot of dudes approach women. I only can speak for myself, but I just try and be honest and upfront. You know what I mean? But I don't think that it takes money to get women though, especially black women. Because I don't want to say I've been poor, but I ain't been as rich as some of the women I've dated, and they never held that against me. You know what I'm saying? They recognized that I was a man at the end of the day, and I recognized that they was a woman. You know what I mean? But it just seems like some guys are caught up on the money thing. But I think those dudes who are caught up on the money aspect, they try and use their money to control that woman. What's going on, Brian?
Yeah, so I agree with you. I mean, money is good, but it's like if you have money, you got to be creative with your money. Just because you flash your money, like, I mean, it's nice and all, but to me, like, if a woman has money and it's like, okay, you got money, like, what's next, Like, how do I know if you really like me for me? Like, what else do you have to offer?
Exactly. I remember when I first moved down to Atlanta, and I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't where I'm at now. I was struggling a little bit. And I ended up meeting this girl who was an accountant at this corporate 500 company. And I was telling her, I was like, man, I don't really, have the means to take us out and do like I want to, but like right now, I just moved down here. And she was like, it's no problem. I tell you what, you ain't even got to worry about it for the next 6 months. But she didn't have anybody, you know what I'm saying, to talk to or to, you know what I'm saying, chill with. So she wanted company, and she didn't really care about the money. But I think a lot of dudes think that if they have money, they can control that woman. But you can, I don't want to say control that woman, but you can kind of get her to see your way, and I'm kind of saying it wrong, not see your, what I'm saying, your way, but kind of understand where you're coming from, and then you would like you out, and you don't have to control her, especially if she's willing and she's willing to submit to you in a sense. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta control her because she like you for who you are. Like,
I think it's a respect thing. If I respect you and you respect me, then why would I like trample on you and make you feel small? I think men put the hurdles in front of themselves before they even get to the hurdle. You know what I mean? It's
I,
like,
I do.
yeah, it's like I'm not like it'd be so many instances, right? Where I go on dates and these guys are just wanting the date to go bad because this is what they're thinking in their head, or this is what the media is feeding them, right? And they be the ones who sabotage the date, who does something,
Right.
and yet they don't see it, and it's like, you're the one who did that, and then they turn around, they said, oh yeah, you're right, it was me.
I mean, a lot of us are kind of, I hate to say this, are big kids, especially, you know what I'm saying? And our feelings get hurt. It seems like our feelings get hurt more than women. So nowadays, because like I be seeing a lot of dudes like in their feelings about the most minuscule things, like hair weave. Like I give you a good example of that. Like black man used to complain about I'm not buying no hair weave for women. So women was like, okay, I'm gonna start buying my own hair weave. Black men still complaining about hair weave. But I'm like, black women are wearing hair weave because black men like long hair. It's what, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, we put hurdles up in front of us before we even get to the hurdle. Like I just don't understand like why you care about a fucking weave, especially if you're not buying it. Like
My
let
my thing my thing is the people who's complaining about it versus the people who's making videos and they're getting 1, 2, 3 million views off of a hair tutorial. You
right.
think people are gonna listen to you? Like, come on, like the girl who's making the hair tutorial, she's out viewing the number of views that you got. So obviously, a lot of people do like these nice hairstyles and different ways of doing them and styling and reinventing yourself. Nobody cares what you think. Like, okay,
But the one thing that's so I'm gonna be a man a little bit, a manosphere man a little bit. The one thing I don't like nowadays is all the makeup that black women wear. Like it's way too much. Like y'all are naturally beautiful without all that lightening and darkening the tones and making your nose thinner and contouring and shit. Yeah, yeah, you didn't think I was hip to that, did you, Charlene? But yeah, yeah, I be doing a little background research. I just think like
God.
y'all don't have to do all of that, man. Like y'all naturally beautiful. You know, I understand you use it to hide the beauty. But when you like look like a clown, like my home, he had this girl and he was like, man, I've never ever seen her. They were dating for like 3-4 months, and he said, man, I never ever seen her without makeup on. Like by the time we wake up, she in the bathroom putting the makeup on. When we go to bed, she got the makeup on. Like he was like, I never really seen her without the makeup on, and I'm like, well, who is the real her? So I kind of like, I don't want to say you should stop wearing makeup, but just stop wearing so much of that shit, man, to where we like, who the fuck are you? When we don't see you without the makeup. But you know, that's just a little something, something, but nothing major. But like, but if you buying it, I can't really say nothing in that same breath too. If you buying your own makeup, then I have to shut my mouth because I got vices that
I have perplexed feelings about that.
yeah, I'm just saying. But if you buy your own makeup, then I can't really say too much about nothing.
All right, so hear me out, right?
Yes, man.
So, right, so when a woman dresses up, she looks nice, right? To men, she's worth more, right? Because she looked nice, she got her makeup on, she looked like she's on fleek, right? Like everybody's gonna respect her, and you probably are gonna treat her better, right? Because she took care of herself, right? Vice, if you was to see a woman, right, who wore her hair natural, who did not wear makeup, but she dressed up and not too flashy. She just wore like the same clothes that she has in her closet, right? Who are you gonna invest your money in? The one who doesn't, do up herself really nice, or the one who invests in herself?
You know what? I'm weird like that. I would invest in the one who doesn't like dress up and shit like that because she gonna.
That's a
So
sheer
what you're
black.
trying to
I'm about to
tell
tell
me,
you why.
I can't hear y'all.
I'm about to tell you why. Because she's gonna appreciate me more than the one who's already there. Like
So
the
why
one who's
don't these men
already there
go?
might be trying to
So
upgrade. But who I built up together, we built this together. She's gonna appreciate me more. She's gonna be more
ah,
honest. But I'm
that's
just
what
saying.
women flock to. That's that women flock to. Come on, conscious.
What you
They want
mean?
these baddies. Come on, they want these girls who got they butt poking out. Come on.
But see, that's why I said I'm weird like that. What's going on, Kev 504? Let's see if we can hear Kev. Uh-uh. Kev, whenever you ready, man. Hopefully you can hear this damn evil mug. We gonna get it together. Kev, you might have to close out your brow, a lot of your browsers, and just have this page up. That's what Charlene said helped her.
Yeah. So let me flip the question for you, right? Let's
Hmm.
say you got two salespeople, right? And let's say they're selling you a vacuum, right? One
Hmm.
salesperson, they dress up in a nice suit. They got their presentation. They got their hair done. They got these nice shoes. They look good from head to toe. They took care of their parents and everything, right? And then you got the other person, right? Um, who don't really dress up as much. They only have a couple of things to present to you, right? And but they're selling you the same vacuum, right? Who are you
Right.
gonna who are you gonna give your money to or listen to?
I told you I'm weird. I'm gonna listen to the one who don't got it because I see.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm weird like that because I can see the struggle. But like just because you like my granddad used to tell me, you could put a pig on a pig, it's still a pig.
Yeah. But it's
And
the same thing as the homeless, right? You got the homeless people who look dingy and dirty, and then you got the other homeless people who take a shower, who look well dressed. Who are you
right.
gonna give your money to? You're gonna give your money to the person who looks a little bit presentable.
No, I'm giving it to the less fortunate in the homeless case.
I know you are.
Because look, the dude who don't dress more than the dude who, because the dude who doing it or the person who doing it, like, so he on the path to getting better compared to the like that. Like I'm left-handed. I told you I move like.
Anyway, but my whole stance is people are willing to
I
invest
get your
and put
concept,
money into
You
people
know, you got
who
the
care
way you
about
want to move.
themselves.
I ain't got no problem with that.
Hold on. Let's
I'm
see if
just
Macbone, can you hear us? Uh-oh.
Where
Hey,
they
can you hear
both
me now?
left? What happened?
Kev went out. Macbone, we just heard him too. Damn. Y'all gonna have to step. No, Kev got a good computer. It could be like I said. It could be the system. Like we just trying. But Macbone, you in the building. We heard you for a second, then you went back up.
Yeah, we did hear you.
Yes.
See, look, look what
Yeah,
Macbone
yeah.
just said too in the chat. Oh, I don't see it. Okay, there it go. Now he said the most beautiful black woman he ever seen had natural hair, afro locks,
Hey,
and
bro,
even cut
trying to tell you.
Caesars.
I ain't trying to tell you
He,
run yourself.
I
Multitask
find
because
this hard
you
to
Zoom the
believe
StreamYard
because
in the
those
house
women
better.
are single.
It
So
might not be me.
either she not doing something right or y'all need to explain this to me because I don't understand. Like,
See, like I said, I'm weird. I'm weird like that. I like short hair on women. Like I had a huge crush on Tony Braxton and Anita Baker back in the day. Oh, you was on your phone. It should be up at the top, man, of the chat. But see, I won't say weird, but I'm unique like that. So I like women with short hair, and I'm not that I have. Hey, I give you an example. I was messing with this girl, and she had short hair, and then one day she got weave, and like it didn't last too much longer after that. I will say, like it kind of changed my mindset about it. I'm like, oh, she fake as fuck now. So I'm
why
a little
is she fake? Oh my god!
because she had the short hair for so long, and I was
So
just.
she wanted to change it up.
I mean, she did want to change it. I dealt with it, but I didn't. I was like, the long hair, and then it didn't look to me. It didn't look right on her. So I was like,
Okay.
but like I said, I'm weird or unique like that. That's my say. You're not weird. You're unique, Tyler. So, but I just think, it depends on the person per se. But I wouldn't be mad at her if she had weave. Like, I mean, I'd be like, I asked her like, why you get that? And she just said she wanted to change it up. So I kind of had to respect that. You know what I mean? And I dealt with it. But I prefer short hair on a woman. But a lot of women say it's short hair hard to keep up. So
Yes.
yeah. So I mean, I can't be too mad, but I'm just saying what I prefer.
Hair in general, natural hair, unless you got dreadlocks, then that's probably easier. Even that is hard to.
But you know what though? I mean, if all the women started getting Caesars, man, still gonna mess with them. I mean, don't think that they ain't. Like you think that's gonna stop, man, because your girl got hair just like you? Hell no.
No, that's not gonna stop.
So all black women cut y'all's hair. Cut y'all's hair.
I would say this, right? I feel like if you do get weave or you get something in your hair or extensions, it gets something that complements you. And as far as the makeup, I feel like you should want a natural look, not to go and look like a drag queen per se. That I feel like that's too much. But you should want to at least make it look natural and presentable. But not too much. Like,
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, I've like I said, I've seen some tutorials on here, and you'd be like, man, what the hell did
they make money off of their tutorials? That's what they do. They show people how to make different looks. Most of it is for parties, for stuff like that.
But I see their everyday lives wearing that makeup now, though. It ain't like they going to a special event like every day.
I don't see that in real life when I go to work or when I go out and about. I don't see that.
Cause Charlene, you live around 6% of black people the rest of the way.
Yeah, you gotta say all that. I be going to black parties too, okay? When I go to, to these black parties, we go see black people.
I'm just messing with you. But like, okay, but me, I guess me being in Atlanta, I see a lot of it. I see a
Mm.
lot, and the women don't be bad looking either. Like why? Like why y'all beautiful, man? But I think part of it is on fellas. We've kind of set the bar so high that they have to kind of do these outrageous things to get us to pay attention to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you
Like
guys kind of,
natural.
that's true. You guys kind of set the trend. We see what you guys are attracted to. And some
Yeah.
women try to mirror that because they're trying to attract that kind of man. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I think that's what it is. Like, that's why people get BBLs and they trying to like do different things or they get different kinds of weave that cost like $500-600. I feel like that's outlandish. Like no.
You know what? Those BBLs are the worst. The worst thing ever invented. I seen this
Why?
skinny because I seen a couple down here in Atlanta, and the girl who had it, it looked like somebody put an airbag in her ass and it went off. Like it
That's
was it
like
was
that sounds like she got butt injection. She didn't get a proper BBL. A proper BBL is where they take the fat from your stomach and they inject it into your legs and into your butt and they proportion it.
Oh, okay. Well then maybe I haven't seen a proper BBL yet then. Because the
There's
one I
women with BBLs, but it looks weird because if your hips are bigger than your shoulders, then you know you're disproportionate in a way. Because men, what? Unless you're
you
naturally genetically
said
like
your hips
that,
bigger than your shoulders. That sounds funny as hell. Almost like
wasn't it like Kim Kardashian? They look like what? Like a tooth? Like I don't know.
yeah, yeah. It was a real weird look. Rob, subscription, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for subbing, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was real weird. Man. Like I didn't like it. Like, but and I don't want to say I'm not an ass man, but as long as it's suitable to your body, I'm cool with that. I'm more of a, I guess, a breast man if I had to pick one. But truthfully, all of it. So I don't want to discriminate
All
against the
right.
ass. Oh,
Question, right? This is what we ask, right? So you have slept with, a number of girls, right? Would you say so?
wait.
This
Fortunate
is
enough,
a question.
fortunate enough to have.
Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
got
can
you.
hear you, Kev.
Go forward to do it.
Yeah,
Can you hear us?
I was on my phone earlier. I'm on my computer. Now I ain't having much of a problem on my computer.
Okay. Yeah, my homegirl used her phone. It was going in and out, but yeah, we hear you now, man. Charlene, go ahead though. What was you saying?
Okay, all right. So
Hey,
actually,
everybody on the panel. Hey, Solution. How you doing?
I'm good. What's up, Kev? So let me. All right. So when you separate these women, right? Would you say that you had better sex with a woman who you had feelings for?
What do you mean better sex?
I mean, it was more enjoyable. It was more intimacy.
Well, intimacy and enjoyable are two different things when you think. Intimacy is when you have a connection with a person, but enjoyable is like shit. We can do anything. So but I understand what you say. It was more
Yeah,
of
was
a
the sex better with the people you had feelings for?
no.
You said no.
I guess it was, but that's the thing. Like I kind of, especially when I was just having sex with people, like I didn't have an emotional connection with. I just enjoyed the sex, so it wasn't like I was trying to have an emotional connection with them. Like Do I think that you're more connected if you have intimacy and an emotional connection? Of course, yeah. But just the physical aspect of it, I think it might have been better with the people I didn't have an emotional connection with because we were kind of like free to do everything. And you know, when you intimate with somebody, you kind of got to take it slow and you don't want to do too much and seem like, you know what I'm saying? So it just
No,
depends though. But sex is always good. What about you, Kev? See, I think it's different from a woman. I think men can separate.
It's a different from man.
Yeah. I think men can separate emotions from sex. Like
But
sex is a physical.
I do get what you're saying as far as the emotional connection. Usually, I mean, when you have feelings for somebody or into somebody like that, you've been together for a long time, and then you got a different comfort level. But that don't mean she gave fellatio better than anybody else, or that you felt anybody. I mean, you're just getting a comfort. So
Right.
there's things that we can say that some people do better than others, regardless if we have feelings from or not.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe I'm different. I'm just thinking that, if you really in love with the person, then the sex is more enjoyable. You enjoy every aspect of it, the kissing and everything. I don't know. Maybe I'm different. I don't know.
No,
Because
but
I just
technically,
feel
because
But
you're a
look,
woman,
what if
you're
you're in love with somebody and she don't go down on you, or he don't go down on you, or don't know how to get that aspect right, or just a certain position? I mean, depend on the lover. That's like
yeah,
the
he's right.
the
But
whole
like I said, I think man.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. You the guest. Go ahead. Finish up.
It's like when Dave Justice, when people would like not date like a Holly Berry or something, or have short, she can't keep a relationship or whatever. Well, like, what if she horrible in bed? You can still love her. And she all that. I mean, looks don't mean you good in bed. I heard that a long time.
I feel you on that one, Mr. Kev. Like if she horrible in bed, I don't care how much you love her. You ain't gonna stick with. Now, would you do? Let me ask you that, Charlene. Say you love dude, like he's your everything, but he's horrible in bed. Would you stick with him?
I mean, if he could work
Uh
on
oh, she
that.
don't went away.
Can you hear
No,
me?
no, y'all been working on it for a year.
Oh,
No bad. But but you love him, and he's a good man. But everything else, what's going on, popcornologist? But everything else is, I mean, in the bed is horrible. But he's a good man. He loves you. He supports you. He wants you to be better. Would you stick with him?
I mean, we will be going to sex class or something. There's
that's what
no way I
I'm
could
saying.
get away with it.
That don't make you better in bed, though. Like I said, y'all went through all that, and he's still not getting any better. Just come on, see, Charlene, you don't want to admit it now. Now you don't want to admit it.
No, but if there's a way. This is for me. I feel like sex lasts like 5 to 10 minutes. After sex is done, what else do you have?
You
But
said
I
what
don't
now?
know.
That's
I
how you
feel like
feel,
he
bro.
could work on that. There's no such thing as he can't. He could.
No, it is. Trust me, it is. Trust you. So you saying you ain't never had a dude who was bad in bed?
Yeah, but I was not. I wasn't really into him like that. Like it wasn't. He probably wasn't like giving me it wasn't probably fulfilling the relationship. So I'll just walk away. Why? I'm not about to stay in that.
No, Miss Popcornologist, what you got to say? Like, see, she's saying it too. If the dude horrible in bed, she ain't gonna stick with him. That's why she want to stay out of it.
I don't
That's
know.
why.
I feel like sex lasts only 5 to 10 minutes.
Only
Whatever.
10 minutes. Yeah, no, you're wrong there. See, you're wrong. This gotta last.
Ain't that wrong there? What you
Last
mean?
like an hour. You gotta be sweating and breathing hard. That's
An
that good shit.
hour? Who
An
having
hour.
sex for an hour? But 10 minutes.
Yes.
The guy already came. Like, what are you talking about?
No, you gotta control that shit. You gotta control that shit.
He got to control it. That's not me.
Both of y'all do. Both of y'all do. You gotta learn his body. You gotta learn your body. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta try and make it last forever. As keeps well, not ever, But see, my uncle used to tell me that. He said you can't be giving relationship love when you're not in a relationship. And he was like, having sex with a woman for an hour, that ain't good, brother. He kind of said the same thing. He was like, you're going to turn around and then she going to want a relationship from you. I was like, that's a good point. It's a very
Yeah.
good. But I got to rep my man, though. I got to rep my man. Great sex is
Hour. Who doing that for a whole hour? Like,
I'm not saying like the physical intercourse, but you know what I'm saying?
tiger. I got shit I gotta do. Like you.
Damn, what is this? A meeting, Charlene? You got a 5-10 minute meeting? You schedule? Can you pencil me in and shit?
Hurry up now.
Can I get an appointment on Friday and shit at nooner?
30 minutes back. So then,
So wow, man. She said 5
that's
minutes.
messed
Yeah.
up. But like, there were the times when I want the sex to last longer. The guy comes in like 5 minutes, and then I just be over it. And then he get back up, and then he comes again in 5 minutes. So I'm just like, okay, it's not gonna work.
Wait, Morgan, say that over again for us.
I said the times that I do want the sex to last longer, the guy comes in 5 minutes. And then he gets back up after like 20 minutes, and then he comes again for 5 minutes.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Something wrong with
Would you stick with that man?
No.
Well, there it is. You should earn it.
Yeah, she said no.
It wasn't even because of the sex. It was something else. But okay.
Well, I mean, you're talking about
Sure it was.
a lot of people won't. Well, a lot of women will tell you that they won't. A lot of men tell you that too. That's just a fact.
What?
I
What
don't
about?
know.
Wait.
Maybe it's because he was too turned on. Because that happens when you're super turned on, right? You come fast and
No, it doesn't. No, hell no,
yes,
it doesn't.
it does.
No, it does not. You telling us. Ain't that true? That's one thing
Yeah,
they'll tell you about yourself, even though you disagree. No, that's not it.
Okay.
yeah, no.
How
If
to last
it's
long.
you gonna be in it even more if it's good shit. I'm trying to stay up in this as long as I can. For real, for real. If it's good, right? That's what I would think.
I
I
think
ain't
if it's really good, you come fast.
If it's really good, you make it last longer. You got. That's what I'm saying. You gotta learn your body. But it's a little trick. But I don't want to give my trick away to the fellas.
No,
if-
please do it. Tell
Y'all send
everybody.
me a cash app. Y'all send me a cash app. I kindly get a trick away. Look,
Tell everybody. Everybody needs to hear this.
you know what? And you know what's crazy? It how do I say this? The dude should literally try. If he gonna know he gonna be with the woman that day or that night, before he hook up with her, you gotta take one off. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of get that baby brain. I mean, that baby batter off the brain. And then, but you said dude did it for 5 minutes and then he did 20 minutes and did it again. Like, something might be wrong with him, man. Something might be wrong with him. To do 5, you have to master. You have to. Yeah, you literally do, man. You gotta master that shit. And I hate to say it, but I'm gonna just give it to you in a basic way. Practice makes perfect. And sometimes you gotta practice by yourself, fellas. You know what I mean? So I think if dudes kind of, I don't know, it's wow. This might be a good show to start. Like, why do dudes come so fast? But you're gonna have to host this one, Charlene. I can't be involved in that.
Why you can't be?
Because it would be weird talking to dudes about that. You know what I mean? Like
I
you,
got you.
a woman on the panel or something. I couldn't do that by. You know what I'm saying?
No, but they do. They come fast. And then you wait like the 20 minutes for them to get back up or an hour. And then they come super fast again. Like, I remember I was with this guy for like about 1.5 years. And I kid you not, every time we had sex, he came in like 5 minutes or less.
But
So
let me ask you, were you talking to him? Did you kind of, slow down, baby. Don't rush. Like that
Yeah,
help.
but he be like 2, 3 pumps in, and then he be like, I'm about to come already.
Damn, Charlie, you got that good, huh?
Like I'd be like, already.
Dang, man. You know, a lot of dudes you gotta master that, man. You like, I hate to say it like that, but you literally have to kind of master that and just try and get better and like not focus on coming. You just gotta focus on making her come. That's the trick that I use. Like I try and make a woman come before I come.
Or you know what? Or maybe they need to be under the influence. Smoke a joint or drink 2 shots or
That's what Frida
something.
said. Tell her to give him alcohol. Alcohol, yeah. But see, alcohol, yeah. Alcohol does help. Look at. Go ahead, Miss Popcorn. Look, we getting some advice. Oh, this about to be a sex show, huh? I'm gonna have to change everything. We talking about a YouTube slave, and we done flipped the sex. She said a ring. Oh wow, I've never tried one of them rings.
I
Mr.
I
Kev,
never tried that either.
I don't know what happened to his connection and shit. But Mr. Kev, you still in the. I don't even know what happened to Macbone connection. But hopefully we can get y'all back up. But man, that's interesting. Let me ask you another question. Did y'all try different positions?
Maybe it was that. It was the position.
She said, "What if it's morning sex? You can't." Yes, you can. You're just gonna be drunk the rest of the day. But that morning sex should be the best because you know what I'm saying. The woman done marinated all night, and I only can speak for me, but I wake up like saluting usually, especially if a woman's next to me in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like it already be a go almost. So, you kind of hey, tap her a little bit, and it's like, hello, I'm ready to go. But that'd be the best time.
Mm.
You might have to. What she say? You might have to go to work. Oh yeah, that's true too. Then you just. I hate to say it, you pump and dump. Then Miss Popcornology. You give a yeah. Hey, maybe that's why dudes be talking about pumping and dumping because they only can last 5 minutes.
Now you got a point there. No, I never thought about that.
Me neither. Like, hey, wow. Is that why dudes pump and dump? But I think a lot of the time, man, like, man have to kind of try and turn the woman on mentally. You know what I'm saying? Get her in the right feeling. And then, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a little bit easier for the woman to enjoy herself. Because that's the trick, man. You get a woman to enjoy herself and like it's nothing after that. Because that's how I used to think about it. If I can make this woman come, then I ain't got to worry about her complaining or nothing like that. And then I just get mine. So that was kind of always my forethought when I was in any situation with a woman. And then I ain't got nothing to worry about. But like I said, I'm weird like that.
Yeah, but we could get back on to the subject of why these guys be on YouTube, talking about women all day. Like they ain't got nothing else to do.
Because we love women in a sense. That's why they talk about them all day, but we can't obtain them. You know what I mean? Or some can't obtain them. So I think that's why this is the place to vent. Unfortunately, but it becomes almost an echo chamber. Like there's no real about what they should do. Like, but like you said, like dudes just kind of. I think the best way to do it, if I was gonna give a dude advice, is to not go with the intents of trying, the intentions of trying to sleep with every woman that you come in contact with. You know what I mean? Or you holler at. Just like get to know her first, because like you could get bad energy. You know what I mean? Like people transfer energy doing sex, and she might not even be the right person to have sex with. So I think you know what I'm saying. You kind of gotta fill her out to see if she's even right to have sex. You know what I mean?
That is true.
So and I think a lot, but unfortunately, we as men are visual creatures. So we see something and we automatically think since it looked good, it's gonna be good. You know what I
Hence
mean? And
why,
that
and I was gonna say, hence why women get BBLs and put on makeup and do all that stuff because, like you just said, men are visual
but that's
creatures.
not good. But like I don't know a lot of dudes who like BBLs. You know what I mean?
No,
Like I don't know a lot of dudes who like the eyelashes. Like when the eyelashes look like you can catch a fly in your eye, then that's a little too much. But yeah, BMT, we about to get back to the topic. BMT always brings us back. How is YouTube slavery? You're not forced to get on here and make money. Yeah, we were talking to your nemesis RB. Well, I won't say talking to your nemesis, but he made a stream about
no,
YouTube.
it is his nemesis.
Yeah, it is his nemesis. Yeah, it's his
Yeah,
nemesis. Yeah,
the
that's definitely.
nemesis is Trey. Who else? Truism. All of them over there. Those is peoples. They
But we
fly
were
up streams every single day. They talk about the black community. They talk about the black woman. They call her Daggle. Yeah, those are his. Those his
no.
peeps.
You know, RBR used to be his first nemesis. BMT got RBR, one of RBR's streams removed or something like that, and he's been hating him ever since.
For real?
So that's
That's
yeah,
what's
yeah.
up. Kudos to BMT for doing that. BMT about to hop on here. Watch.
But no, BMT, he was talking about YouTube being the modern day slavery, and I was trying to, I won't say convince him, but show him that like we don't have to be on here. But it went kind of fast, so it wasn't really too much to say. And then I went on the show, and he got mad and kicked me off, of course. But that's where the slavery thing came from. But damn, what was we talking about? I'm sorry. What were we talking about, Charlene?
Oh, we was talking about well, BMT tried to shift the subject, but you was talking about these women and them wearing these eyelashes, but you was essentially talking about how men are visual creatures and we need to get something in place to help them, so that they could last longer in bed or some shit like that.
You know, but they got them gorilla pills, man. I wonder if the dudes using that. Like you know what, man? I met this young dude was at the store and he was like, he needed some Viagra. I'm like, damn, you couldn't be over 29. Why you need Viagra already and shit, bro?
Because they can't keep it up. I don't know. I swear that like it's a disappointment era. I don't know.
Yeah, do you think
the more older they get is worse. You just don't want to deal with it. Just don't do it. Just don't.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that these young cats know about foreplay and intimacy?
I don't think
No, they
so.
don't.
I would hope so. As you get older, you will want sex to be a more fulfilling experience and want it to last longer and have it to be special. But no, it's like the songs Pump and Dump. And now they can't even get hard or stay hard to save their life.
That's bad business.
Hey,
That's bad.
The young guy was asking for Viagra, and it's getting younger. It's
But
sad.
I think he was doing drugs too. So I think, you know what I'm saying, that kind of played a role in what he was and what was happening to him.
I don't know. They need to go exercise, go heal their brain, or do something. Because maybe that's what it is. If you keep having sex, you're gonna deplete yourself. Maybe that's why you can't. I don't know.
No, that's never not the case. Because I've been having sex since I've been 17, and I mean, yeah, since I was 17, and it hasn't got less. It's got better. You know what I mean?
It got better with age with you.
Yes, because I learned women's body. You know what I'm saying? Then I learned how to turn them on. And not saying I was, because like when I first started out, it was almost like Jackrabbit. And then I met an older woman, and she kind of, you know what I'm saying? Slow down, do this, do that, try this, and she literally kind of schooled me to how to, make a woman feel appreciated and needed when we're in bed. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I luckily I had her to teach me, but I don't know if a lot of dudes get that. It ain't no more
Yeah.
Dr. Ruth or ooh, that might be a good little thing. I think I might
What
have
do you
just found my next
think?
call. The sex doctor.
The sex doctor.
Doc-
Remember that show? They had a show like that on HBO where they have couples come on and they try to help these couples, like, help them with their sex life. So they would like do different exercises with their spouses.
it becomes a muscle memory issue. I hope not. But yeah, like, and then I heard certain drugs will affect your manhood. So I try and stay away from them type of drugs first and foremost. Um,
Do you think weed does that?
Hell no, because I smoke weed. So no. If anything, weed makes it a little bit. Weed
Okay.
makes it better.
Weed makes it
But
better.
yeah, I heard coke will hurt that.
What about sitting in a chair for long hours at a time?
What do you mean sitting in the chair for long? I don't know. I used to. I've
At
always
work.
standing. I've always stood up when I was at work, so I couldn't.
We ain't got those problems. I'm talking about people who be like bus
people on the
drivers,
panel can hear me.
people who be like, I don't know.
Yeah, I
I need to
don't.
be quiet. I need to.
No, we need no weed is good.
This is good.
Yeah, I told you, free no too, man. The weed open you up, buddy. Especially if she's smoking too, boy. Woo-woo.
I don't know.
Uh,
I would say I know this one guy, like he would start shaking during sex, and I used to be like what's wrong with him? Why is he shaking? Is this something that's normal? And then he told me it's because his legs are weak, and I'm like, how is your legs weak? Like how does your legs get weak?
what you doing to these? What you be doing to these dudes, Charlotte? We trying to think it's you now.
He told me his legs be getting weak. And I just want to know, how does your legs get weak? So that he'd be like, if you do is sit around. So I'm like, all you do is sit for like 7 to 8 hours and that makes your legs weak. I'm still figuring out, how does that make your legs weak?
But I'm
just
saying,
couldn't get it. And I'm like, but you're like 31. Like, so how is this? I don't understand.
he didn't exercise, none of that.
I mean, his body was fit, maybe because we got good genes, but he had pictures of him in the gym. I don't know. Okay, he exercised.
Something ain't right about that. You see what Frida Green?
It's like
You
just
said you.
start shaking. And he
You a
said
soul.
and he said it's because he needs blood to go to his legs, so he needs to lay down. And I'm like, you need to lay down because you need blood to go to your legs. I was lost. To me, I didn't
Yeah, it sounds
understand.
like that nigga was lying. He was just like, but that don't make no sense. How did he get to work? Did he walk to the desk? Because I mean, you gotta walk the rest of the time. You ain't at a. The link should be at the top, BMT. The rest of the time, you only sitting for 8 hours, right? And even not even a full 8 hours, because I'm sure they give you a break and then you go to lunch. So what? Maybe like 7 hours of sitting, and you
I
can
don't
stretch your
know.
legs like that. That is weird. Like I don't think his sitting down had anything to do with it. It might be that you might have that you might have a bomb, Charlene. Shit, what's going on? Psychopath this.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Hey, I mean, you got niggas legs weak and shit. I see you single, huh?
Yeah,
Every man, Charlene, she's a soul taker and shit.
no, I didn't know. Why you keep saying that?
She got niggas legs weak and shit. They can't even stand up. Hell no. I'm just messing with you and shit.
Nah, nowadays I'm just not into it like that. I'm just
Mm.
no. So now I'm looking for more of a connection. So yeah, so I'm good for right now.
So
Too
now
many
you just want
disappointments.
you just man, too many disappointments. See,
Yeah,
we
I'm good for right now.
fellas, we got to change that. We got to start satisfying these women so they will be. I won't say be quiet, but be satisfied. Hold on, let me. I understand that you're a content creator, but for the sake of the message, if you want some gems from you, Zoom. No, man, I'm not using that shit, bro. I am not using. I'm sticking with this right here, because once I get that affiliated money, then what you gonna say, MacBone?
mm, they go
You know what I
BMT.
mean? There you go. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Let me
Chilling,
just break
chilling.
the let me break the record straight. First off, I'm not affiliated with nobody. Nobody. I don't take sides. I don't pander, and I don't. I like it like that. So anybody said that anybody's my boys or girls, I really don't have any because nobody funds BMT. Well, actually, I do have sponsors. Shout out to my sponsors, all five of them. But
I
aside
sponsor you. Damn.
no, the my
Oh, go
sponsor
ahead. Say I don't
my
sponsor you. Go ahead.
you have sponsored me. Thank you, love.
Okay, there
Thank
we
you.
go.
And I have also said go to Charlene's channel, Creative
Yeah.
Solutions. I do that. I tell everybody go to everybody's channel. But other than that, my sponsors are like 3,500 and up. that beat. You have the right. It made me 4 beats. I have the rights to those beats, so nobody can come in behind me and use those beats. You know, I have different beats under me, so I can do that. When you use other type of beats, like let's say you find a free beat, but then after that person who makes that catalog of beats or music that you made, if they buy that, then guess what?
You're not bugging. I can hear.
So if they buy those beats, you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, we got.
It was free, but then the person come by and they say, "Dang, that's a hot beat. Can I buy that? Can I buy that beat?" Now my man Charlene's like, "Hey, I'll buy your beat for. I'll give you $300 for all those beats. You're gonna sell them because you was playing for free. You wasn't getting none out of it, so you sold it for $300. Guess what? Everybody playing that beat or literally have to give you the right. So every ad that's literally 10 over to you. Got to sign over. Like that's just said, man. I've been doing from the content to what you say, some kind of stuff. That's a point of this thing. When you monetize, now you're more here. I'm here to teach. No, I don't. I've never more here to teach because then something is that person say were to put it into some type of life. I got this from the school of conscious moron. And guess what? They can sue your ass. Guess what? You said this thing. Y'all say these are weird, but these are civil cases that people to say this is not my. This is not. That's why I find it interesting when people say when they really see a leader attorney or any of these one legal advice, if you're retaining them, they would turn off the show or any kind of person with advocacy. They just give me a lot of advice. It's upload. So you gotta be more. You can say anything. Eating, drinking, peeing. There's gonna be some idiot that's gonna think it like they're all YouTube source. There's nothing smart about this place. So where are the smart people at? Name some.
Yes,
Smart people don't
on YouTube they give out information and they got websites that you go to.
but he's doing I'ma
Yeah.
show you what you're gonna do. Come to my website and then purchase. Smart people are never gonna do this. They're what they're good at. Smart people never just give shit free. was that those kids watch them play with toys. None of these channels, ain't none of these channels family oriented. None of these channels. Alright, yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I was just off. I was off work. But yeah, YouTube was no more than Aaron said.
Let me ask you, what you think about Mr. Zid all or something like that? Have you seen it?
No, I don't watch it. And I know, and I have a whole black ranges, and I don't even look at none of their content. They don't been into that. Like, okay, whenever you want to come through. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there.
Now you were talking about those Squid Game video.
It's supposed to be done.
Remade Squid Games for YouTube.
So how did he remake Squid Games? How did he remake it?
Whatever he makes on YouTube, that Squid video made like 100 million for that.
Okay.
So he knows he doesn't do live content or anything like
Now here's the thing about this. So you have if they can go to the you go there, they will try to get to YouTube studio. It has a bigger production like that go for it. You have people and not only the high risk shit and do stupid goofy shit with their guns and all that shit. Like you gotta think about like, hold on, how does every angle and do all kind of zany and what cream like y'all gotta understand people don't get it that they're being sitting on a panel that are just like college guys. Hi, I'm Lakeisha. I'm Keisha. I've been maybe I've been drinking the side now. Uploads, it makes you money. You gotta have a manifest of a product. Now, if you have a certain thing from an LGBTQ affiliate, but they wanted me to talk about certain